So you want to launch your product in the last quarter of the year, right around Christmas? Let's talk about why that may not be such a good idea depending on your situation. Hey guys, I'm Kirsten, the founder of crowdfundinguncut.com. We have worked with creators to raise more than $3 million on Kickstarter and Indiegogo. And be sure to subscribe and check out some of the links for freebies below this to help you on your product launch journey. So I'd like to start with the story. A couple years ago, we launched Jamstack on Black Friday, so November 21st, and we took a gamble with this because we thought Black Friday is when e-commerce is really hot, and that's like the kickoff to the holiday season. So we thought everything would be good. And so it was a 50-50 chance. In hindsight, it was a very terrible idea. How crowdfunding campaigns go is if you stack the deck properly. We had an email list and we had people really super excited to back it. So within 4 hours of launching the campaign, we'd raised $15,000. And typically what happens once you do that, you continue to ride the wave of your success and you start to snowball and get more eyeballs on it and stuff like that. That did not happen in this case. We had a major sales spike in those first 4 hours, but then after that, because what had happened upon looking back at this is you'll continue going up in sales, but we rely on those sales coming from people perusing Kickstarter for hot and popular projects and other people wanting to jump on and buy. We realized that launching on Black Friday was a terrible idea. And it actually makes sense in hindsight because what we didn't realize at the time is we ended up surveying our backers afterwards to find out why more people didn't buy. And majority of them were like, I would love to buy this, but because I can't get this for 6 months, I'm prioritizing my money on Christmas items and things that I can get this year for my family. So I didn't realize that crowdfunding, you're actually competing with Christmas holiday budgets. And unless if your product can be delivered before Christmas, typically people don't have it in their budgets. So that's one reason why I would consider pushing this off to the beginning of next year. The other thing is we didn't do as well because we were competing with all these other brands for eyeballs. So ad spend in the Q4 period after Black Friday is brands are competing. So it's a feeding frenzy. So you're looking at about spending 3 to 4 times the amount of money to acquire a customer than the off season. And the third thing is, even if you do have this is something to consider. So if you're like, okay, I'm watching this and yeah, we can get product to our customers' hands before Christmas, keep in mind that you need to budget for additional shipping costs around the holidays because shipping around the holidays is very busy, as you can imagine, and you're going to be paying a premium to get your product into the hands of these customers. So just know that you are actually doing your campaign a disservice and making your life a lot harder, especially if you're doing the paid ads route, to try to hit those bigger numbers on a crowdfunding campaign. If your campaign, if you're looking at doing a moderate like $10,000 to $25,000 raise where majority of people are going to be your friends and family, that's less important. It's less of an obstacle for you, but you do also want to consider how to handle Christmas and how this is going to fit into a priority with your customers. So these are just a few quick things to look at if you are planning on doing a launch in Q4, but if not, I highly recommend that you go into an earlier launch. But not to, just so you know that the Jamstack thing wasn't like a random one-off, oh, we failed. Like we actually ended up that campaign doing about $85,000 Canadian. And then we came back about 4 months later and relaunched that campaign and did close to $400,000 in sales. So timing of launching your campaign does matter. Do keep it in mind. But yeah, in terms of like when is the right time to launch your campaign, this is not a video about that. This is just more of a heads up, careful when launching in Q4. So If you like the comment, thank you for watching the video, this video, obviously. Subscribe below. We do offer weekly product launch tips, and if you are looking for a little bit of extra support with your campaign, be sure to check out some of the links in the description and go to crowdfundinguncut.com. Apart from that, thank you so much. We will see you next time.